Hello, hello, it's me, Janette. How are you? Hope you've been well. Today's video is a sponsored video brought to you by Storyblocks, which was formerly Graphic Stock. I don't know if you remember me doing a video for them a few months ago, but I'm going to be showing you not only this super cool website, but also a fall-themed Penpal folder, accordion folder thingy that I've made before, but I wanted to make another one using some images that I found on Storyblocks. And let me tell you, all of this was very timely because I really needed some fall themed paper for some fall projects that I was working on. And so I created an account on Storyblocks and logged in and just did a quick search by typing in autumn backgrounds. And now, as you can see, I'm just perusing through and trying to find some images that I like so that I can download those and print them up to use in this project that I'm going to be making. But it's a really easy service to use. You can search by words, by colors, and even file types. And it's not just patterns for backgrounds or anything like that. Like, there's so much more. You can get all the stock images that you can imagine, including like high quality photos, vectors, and so much more. So if you're into blogging or you need images for your social media, then you can just download from this massive library. So I downloaded the images that I wanted and I imported them into a new Word document, and I'm just resizing my images so that they fit. And then also I'm typing up some like postal sentiments like airmail, special delivery, and so on. And I'm really happy with the patterns that I picked. And Storyblocks is great because you can download literally anything from 400,000 images in their member library, and you can also save 60% on their marketplace content. And the best part is that they're giving away 7 free days so that you can try it out for yourself, and then you'll have access to a massive variety of high resolution photos, vectors, and more. And yes, you can download as much as you want from Storyblocks during that time period. So I think it's just a really great offer that they're offering my subscribers. So again, check out that link below. I printed my images and cut them all out, and now I'm going to be making the Penpal folder base, which is a piece of cardstock cut to 4 inches by 12 inches and then scored at every 3 inches, and this creates 4 panels. And I will have these dimensions for you, these measurements, in the description bar below, so don't worry if you didn't catch them. I'm trimming my pattern paper down to ATC card size, which is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And yes, that's the magic pocket lettered number. And the folder I'm making, it's sized so that you can use those size cards, so ATC size cards, in case you know you have extra lying around or if you've made a stack of them beforehand. And it's also just good so that you can send your pen pal something new, you know, in case you've been sending lots of pocket letters. It would be a nice surprise to get this folder. Plus, it's really easy to make. I'm also using cardstock that I have in my stash that I thought paired well with what I picked from Storyblocks. And now that I have all my cards cut out, I'm going to glue them down. And I'm so sorry that the next few seconds are out of frame. Ugh, I'm cringing. I'm so sorry about that. But all I'm doing is just tying some ribbon around one of the cards before gluing it down. And you'll see a bit like what I mean, just a bit. But I think it adds just a nice little fancy touch. Now that I have my base cards glued down, I'm going to add some scrappy cardstock, and that sounds really funny, but these are the scraps from what I had trimmed earlier. And as you watch me glue all my little bits down and scraps and lace and doodahs, I want to have a serious conversation with you about scraps. Okay, it's not that serious, but I want you to tell me about your scrap stash. So do you save scraps? What size do you save? What's too small to save? Do you save everything? Do you save nothing? I'm curious to hear about what you do with your scraps, so let me know in the comments below. I'm gluing down some die cuts from my stash, and I do love my die cut stash, which I've mentioned before in other videos. I have a mini accordion holder. Wait, no. That's not right. I do not have a mini accordion, although that would be awesome. A mini accordion file folder full of die cuts, sorry, that I cut on Christmas Day. And I used all of my scraps that I had collected up to that time point, month, sorry. What's wrong with me today? Sorry. And so, yeah, on Christmas Day, cut them all out. It was lots of fun, but very, very time consuming. But I was in my jammies and I was watching Christmas movies while I was doing it. And it was pretty awesome. But yeah, it's such a time saver to have all of that organized and done beforehand so that I can pull from it all year for all of my projects that I'm using, like this one. And I say all this, sorry to this mumbo jumbo I'm saying. I say all of that to encourage you to build your stash whenever possible, whenever you have a moment. It makes crafting so much more seamless and easy. This Happy Mail needs a pocket for a letter or a handwritten note, so I'm going to put some red liner tape on 3 edges of this cardstock to create a quick pocket. But there are other ways to create pockets, like if you have a sewing machine, you could just do a simple stitch around 3 edges at this point if you want to get super crafty. Remember the sentiments that I printed up earlier? Well, I was thinking about clipping them to my Penpal folder with some fun paper clips, but I ended up changing my mind. However, this would be so cute with some embellished paper clips, and there are heaps and heaps of tutorials if you just want to do a quick search in case you don't know how to make these cute paper clips. It's really easy, and they're fairly, paper clips are fairly flat and they're like mailable, so it's just a great addition to your project. Now I'm adding some additional things that I have in my stash that I thought went well with the rest of my project. So I have wood embellishments, some ephemera, and some stamped canvas material, which a friend sent to me. But it's such a genius idea. You can just get some light colored fabric or some canvas and stamp it with some dye ink like StazOn or Archival. And you can also stamp some wide ribbon and create your own cute ribbon, which is just like another great way to use up your stamps, to use what you have in your stash. But I'll try to find some wide ribbon in my my scrap bundle, my scrap bag of ribbon that I have, and I will do a video on it so you know what I mean. Just adding some sequins and lining some of my sentiments with black ink for a finishing touch, and I am done. I like to make things easy, so I'll have what I used below in the video description in case you're wondering about a particular adhesive that I used and whatnot, so check that out below. And also don't forget to head over to storyblocks.com/YouTube, or I'll have that link too for your free 7-day trial. And that's it for today, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm so thankful for you watching. And if you want to stick around for more crafty sessions, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of my projects, then you can either head to my blog, JanetteLane.com, or you can check out my Instagram @JanetteLaneBlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!